I've had it for a few months and I've spent 1 or 2 miles just enjoying this thing. So if you look at the clocks, what can we see? We have done 3,200 miles. I've dropped the tyre pressures. This is cold, this is cold. Suggested is 42 rear, 36 front. Rubbish. Should we go for a ride? I think we should. Hello everybody. So, let's go. Hello Hudson. Oh shoot. Alright, let's go. Oh, we can see the frontal. We can see the front and the side. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. How good looking is that man? Right, so where am I? I'm in Oxfordshire. This is Harwell Science Park. You can find it on Google Maps. From here we will go to Upton, Blewbury, onward to Stevenson, down the back roads, through Goring. We'll pass George Michael's old house where he perished on Christmas Day a few years ago. But it's not the best time of day to do it. It's 10 to 5 in the evening. Although it's a Sunday, I think there might be a bit of traffic, so let's bear with me. But we'll do our best and see what we can do. Should be fun. So I'm just going past the old RAF base, RAF Harwell, where D-Day landings, or some of the D-Day landings, took off from. And the gliders took off and dropped behind enemy lines to take out the rear guns of the German defence on Normandy beaches. Passing over the A34, past the old Chilton village, and a lot of this 30-mile-an-hour stuff I'll just leave it in second gear. It's such a good gear to be in. I think third it gets a bit lumpy, first it's a bit too low, but just love second gear, third is. Quick shifter on this bike is fantastic. I'm in third now because I'm going to roll onto third. I'm going to roll in third now, I'm going to roll onto 50 mile an hour. And I've got traffic in front. However, there's a car on the wrong side of the road. Okay, don't like him much. Take it steady down here. It's a bit of a, it's a lovely road, but at the top, just cresting, you have junction. Oh, look at this view! Oh my goodness, what a perfect, beautiful day. It's the 1st of September. Autumn's on its way, but we should have a few more weeks of these sorts of conditions, I hope. Ah, God, he's turning off. Now, this is what I was talking about. We've got a junction left and right. Oh, he's actually going to stop. Yeah, going to stop. Beat him to it. Cut him off at the pass. Oh, this bike is effortless. You don't really have to think about too much when you come into a bend in the road about the gears, because you just knock into second. That's all you need to consider. Look out for the cars. Like that. Maybe I was going a bit too quick, he caught him out, but fourth gear's good, the 50. Oh, lovely. I don't know how fast he was going, but he did the 50 up here. Now I'm into the 30. So let's slow down. And we're well ahead of that car there, which is good. Now, Upton, what a beautiful village. Am I rambling? Probably. Oh, for sale. No way. Oh, yes. That's really nice and cool today. It does say 20, but there's definitely a nip in the air. And I'm shod in full leathers, as you saw earlier, to keep me warm. It's definitely tall boots and leather jeans time. So we're coming out of the 30 into the 50. Nice bit of road. Not many dangers on here, apart from cars and vans probably sometimes overtaking bikes. So I don't like to go too far to the middle of the road. You get overtakers on here. And I don't know what it is with bicycles, but here for example, if there's a bike on that corner, cars do like to overtake. Oh, there's a bit of smoke on the hill. Someone's having a mighty fine barbecue. That's just it. So now we enter Blewbury. It's a beautiful village. One of the notable things about Blewbury, apart from it being mentioned in the Doomsday Book of 1068, 6, the Battle of Hastings, whenever the Doomsday Book was written. One of the features of this village is that it does not have any street lights. So it's very, very dark apart from the lights on the houses as you go through it in the evening. I don't know why it doesn't have street lights, it's just one of those curiosities. What we're looking out for here, what are the dangers here? Not a lot, just normal 30-mile-an-hour stuff, junctions, door openings, cyclists, cattle, cats, dogs, drunks, allegedly. Oh, hello bike. Nice bike. Hello. What was that? And we come out of, did I say Stevenson? I meant Streatley. So we're coming out of the 30 now onto the 50 from Blewbury to Streatley. So I'm just going to quieten down a bit because it's a bit of a technical road. We've got bumps in the road, a few potholes, mud, tractors, junctions, but I know this road quite well. So I try and exploit the passing places where I can, and where I can't I just stick. Oh, you see that little ridge on the tarmac. There's nothing coming here, but I can't overtake because you've got a junction right which isn't signposted, but you can see the track, and on the left you've got a blind junction. I'm not particularly bothered about people coming out from the left, it's people pulling into it from the right, hence the rumble strip. Oh, hello pink, always going left. Look, there you go. Hello pink car. And he's gone. Good man, thank you. Off we pop. But this is a delight. What's that? Dead body. This is a delightful road. I love riding this. In fact, it's pretty good in a car. There's plenty of opportunities to overtake, so I'm not going to get too close. And once I've gone past him, I'll talk a bit about this bike and its abilities, but I don't think... Hello view! I don't think I have to tell you too much about this bike. You'll either... Is he going to turn right? Can I go? Yeah. Hi pigs! The abilities of this bike is just superb. It's very simple to ride, it's very easy to ride, very comfortable. I've got it in street damping, ride is street. I've got single passenger with sorry, single rider with luggage, and for me the damping is perfect on that. I mentioned earlier I've got to change the steering damper to a reactive adjustable type, which sorts out sometimes the floaty front end, which I only experienced really on touchdown from pulling out from winding on through a corner. The front end's lifted and it's dropped. Sometimes the front end would. There's a motocross track to the right here. Hope everyone's alright. Ah no, I think he's just there because he has to be, because it is a motocross track. Fantastic bit of road, let's get on it. Spoiled, oh well. And he's braking. Great, because you need to brake just in case that lorry's into. I think this is the last. No, there's another opportunity to overtake. It's not here. It looks like it could on this hill, doesn't it? But it's a bit of a blind corner at the top, and there's also another junction. Anyway, what was I talking about? I can't remember. The bike. It's effortless. You in third gear now. Wind it on, you get to overtaking speeds in no time. Well, that's just bad luck, isn't it? I should be able to see down the hill, although there's a junction. Can I nip past? No. I may have to nip past this pallet. Go. Not getting to fifth on the way up. Just ease off the throttle. Go for overtaking vehicles. Two junctions, their properties on the left. And close the throttle, knock it down, just glide through these corners. Then you're coming into Streetway. Such a beautiful road that. And that was 8 miles. And I don't know what time it took, but it was dispatched with effortlessly. So the bike, it's effortless, so I can stay in third now all the way to the junction, although I might knock it down to second because it does get a bit lumpy. They're not 3,000 RPM, so just knock it to second. But it's just fabulous. The brakes are great, saddle's comfy. I've got a power part seat, and it's fine for a couple of hours. And it's the only part of me on this vehicle that gets any aches or tingles or numbness is in the backside. Everywhere else, shoulders, wrists, fingers, it's absolutely fine. Gotta go this way into Goring. Because it's ergonomically, it fits me well. I'm 6 foot, around 88 kilos. That's about what, 13, 12? I think, in weight. Now the trouble with Goring, this car here, he's pulled in to let the car through in front, but he isn't indicating. So for all intents and purposes, you may think he's actually just sat there parked up, but he's not. He's pulling out now. And it's a bit infuriating when you've got a car in front, because on a bike obviously you can nip straight through, but it's one of those things, I guess. But Goring is a beautiful little town. It's a nice place to come and have a walk, and through the locks and along the Thames if you're ever in the area. I'll just take some video footage of that and shut up a second. Oh come on, you can get through there. Look at some of these views now. Idyllic. Coming into a 20. I could stay in second in 20. 20 mile an hour, you could go to first. first. There's gear. It's not bad, is it? There's George Michael's house, the red brick house just there. Tragically passed away. I don't know, is it 2-3 years ago now? There used to be a shrine down there, but things have been taken down now. Really sad. Great talent, sorely missed. This is a great pub, the Miller of Mansfield. I don't know why it's called the Miller of Mansfield. We're nowhere near Mansfield, but my goodness, it does good food. I've got rice with wine. Oh, thank you. What we're going to do at the end, instead of going right towards the train station, we're going to take a left. It's a lovely... Oh, hello. It's a nice set of windy roads. Through Goring. Should actually stop there. I'll stop. I don't mind letting that bike go. There's a curious smell coming from it, and it wasn't that nice petrol smell. Bit of an oil burning smell. This is the back end of Goring. Where are we going to come to next? No idea. Anyway, about the bike. But it took taken me 10 minutes, hasn't it? I've owned all sorts of bikes. Passed my test in 2003. I've been riding bikes since 1986. I think I got my first bike. It was a Pt1 and I paid... In fact, I don't think I paid money for it. I think I swapped it for a pair of shoes. I had a pair of shoes and I gave it to a mate. I may have given him a tenner, but that's how bikes were bought then. There were plenty of them, and they were just ridden to destruction. But what it did teach me is how to maintain a bike, how to fix bikes with no money. I used to take the stator plate off no end of times because the spark would always disappear, and I used to try and fudge a spark up, change the condenser out from a, I think it was a Puck 50 or something. No, it wasn't a Puck 50. Oh, I can't remember. Oh, that's it, a Honda CB90. Took the condenser for one of them, put it on the stator plate. How I knew the condenser was broken, I don't know, but it worked after that, and then I sold it for I think £23, which was a fortune to me. And I've bought all sorts of bikes since then. I've enjoyed, I think, every minute of riding. 2003 I passed my test. I bought a Phaser 600, CBR 600F, and took that to Switzerland and Austria. It's all over the place on that thing. Love that bike very much. What else? Oh, I've had scooters, GTS 300, Triumph, Scrambler, Fireblade. The last lot I've had for any length of time is a S1000RR, S1000R. R1200R, K1600. So all sorts. I've got, this is the first, well, is it a touring bike? Yes it is, a TC Grand Tourer. But it's such a good effort from KTM. Overtake? No, I bet not. It's such a good effort from KTM. I never considered one before because I always thought they were a bit ugly. I thought the headlight looked a bit like a thumbnail. And I just thought, it's horrible, didn't it? Sorry to all you current owners. But I bought a Fireblade after the S1000RR, and I miss creature comforts like cruise control and heated grips and fuel gauge. Pretty nice. But I sat on one of these and took it out on a test ride, and goodness, so this is what I want. How mad is this thing? How beautiful and serene it is. How wonderfully comfortable and cosseting. And I've got luggage. I could put sandwiches in the luggage. Should I overtake this? Yeah, I got this. Let's go! Whee! Oh, I see far ahead. Not really. The only reason I did that actually is I know this road quite well. Okay. And there's usually any different junctions. But we're coming onto a dual carriageway in a sec. It's going to get a bit boring. Oh my goodness, what a bike. Oh my goodness, should we go? Ah! Let's go to Henley. Henley on Thames. Henley on Thames. Let's go to Henley on Thames. And go. Go, go, go. Go, Codgy, go. Straight there, he could be going right. So the road to Henley. The road to Henley is very long. Oh, man behind me, let's go. Here we go. Little check. Yeah. Little lifesaver. We go then? Nope, it's turning right. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, that was very early. Well, I think I appreciate it, so. Oh, the power on this thing! Oh my god! It's not even gear. Oh, there we are. 6 gear. Too lumpy. Beautiful, beautiful. Just serene and... Oh, come on, let me see, mate. Let me see, mate. I can't see. You're in the middle of the road. Hello, sexy van. Wow. I hope there's a tea shop open in Henley. Oh, I know where I'm going to park up this time. Right in the town centre. Oh, yes. Oh yeah, this is a lot of opportunity to overtake, but I'm not going to. Well, I could do. Go. Let's go. Then he runs out quite quickly.